I mean, I can, but it defeats the purpose.
Defeats the purpose of it uncut.
Right.
Okay, so I'll try and time it the best I can. But like, for example, the potatoes will take 25 minutes.
Yes. I mean, usually the idea is that I'm doing it while I cook, but it's pretty much all cooked.
And it's all cooked, not right here.
Yeah. But
That's why I'm wondering
here and here.
if you break your script from...
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You want the integrity?
Well, because then it's just not what it is. Then I'm not posting it because it's not.
It's not uncut.
I did start it, so I normally say
5, 4.
No, I just say welcome back to another episode of Uncut Kitchen. And then
It's not how it's done. It's done on Wayne's World. It's 5, 4, 3.
It's a good movie, actually. I need to rewatch that. But I'll just give everyone the lowdown then. So, we're having surf and turf, and we've got surf and turf, obviously. We've got fillets looking very bland, but they won't. And then we've got shrimps that I don't want to goof up. And we've got zucchini. And then we've got yellow, we'll just call them baby potatoes. Oh, I thought they were already oiled.
No, sir.
But they look seasoned.
Seasoned. You don't put the oil on until you're just about to cook them.
Oh. Well, that's against everything I've ever done before.
You certainly don't want to put the salt on because it dries out all the moisture.
I know you've said that before, but...
So, we'll oil them. Salt and pepper.
But they looked like you already put salt and pepper on.
No, the only thing I put in there is the rosemary.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you had already put salt, pepper, and then you were putting oil on them.
No, just...
Because they look like they were already coated in something.
No.
Oh. So they weren't coated in something, but we've got
Himalayan sea salt.
baby yellows, pepper, salt, olive oil,
Fresh rosemary from the garden.
fresh rosemary from the garden. Very simple and tasty and effective. And the grill is on. The oven is yelling at us saying it's ready.
And the zucchini is
Let me get on this side because we're in the kitchen.
equally as simple. Good Italian olive oil. I am going to slosh around and make sure olive oil's on it. And then just dust it with some sort of seasoning. That's it.
Perfect.
And this won't take long, so the steaks will grill first. And these will probably grill in, what, 4 or 5 minutes?
How long will the steaks go on?
Steaks will be maybe 7, 8 minutes if the grill is right. And then that'll go on last because those will take only a couple minutes to cook, the shrimp. And then these will be maybe 4 or 5 minutes because they're cut pretty thin.
How long do you usually grill shrimp for? Because seafood cooks quick, right?
You cook it based on its color. Shrimp, you're going to look for it to go opaque or clear. Like if it's,
Well, it already looks kind of clear.
Well, I take that back. You'll see it turn a little pink. It goes from opaque to pink. But it'll literally take 2-3 minutes.
So why does sometimes the tail, is that just sauce that's turning the tail that color?
Yeah.
Or is it a different kind of shrimp?
No, it's pre-marinated, and so it just turned it that color because that's the marinade they put it on. The important part about shrimp like that is to make sure it's deveined.
Devein.
I mean,
Deveined?
Deveined. They put a little slit along the back. It's basically
so they don't poop.
It's basically the intestines of the shrimp. Yeah. So they devein it and they clean it, and then they can pre-marinate it, and then you're ready to go for grilling.
You know,
important.
You know what we should watch? We should watch that Netflix documentary that I was talking about.
The one that grosses you out about food?
No, that's a series, but you are gonna watch that. I'm gonna make you.
Great.
It doesn't gross you out. It gives you an appreciation for good quality food.
Okay, so we're gonna get the potatoes in. I don't know if your camera can see this.
Potatoes are going in. Camera cannot see, but I'm just gonna leave the camera here the whole time.
They're oiled, salt, and peppered.
They're oiled, salted,
rosemary.
and peppered, and rosemaried.
Trick, not trick. You have the oven hot enough.
So that it doesn't dry them out, but you want the outside.
You don't want it at 250 and then put them in. You want it at 425 and then put them in. And don't salt them ahead of time.
And don't salt them ahead of time.
Thanks,
Uncle. Thank you, Uncle John.
Exactly.
Is that a culinary school hack or is that an experience
I
hack?
think it's a chemistry hack. That's just what happens when you put salt on something.
You don't have a copy of Salt, Acid, and Fat or whatever it is. What's that book?
What?
Yeah, it's like a book. It's like a cooking book.
I'm not familiar with.
No. You could probably go into every William and Sonoma and find that book.
Well, let's prep the steaks. We're using
Prepping the steaks.
Using the better olive oil.
The better extra virgin, cold pressed in glass, straight off the
single sourced,
single origin.
Yes.
Olive oil.
Gina De Laurentiis or whatever her name is from the Food Network would be proud because this is.
I don't know who that is.
She's the Food Network gal from Italy.
Not famous. No, I always like to say, what's her name? Famous celebrity chef Rachel Ray.
She's not that famous. She's not that much of a celebrity.
But she's got a cooking show.
Is that going to screw up your videoing screen? Am I going to run into the...
That's not how that works.
The FCC is going to say something?
You
can't say that.
No, you can speak your mind.
So
that's not defamation.
Here's the thing with the steaks. If you're going to grill them, I think if you're going to cook them, you put the pepper on afterwards because pepper will burn. Salt.
I remember you telling me that.
Salt for sure. And we actually have a finishing salt. We're going to do Himalayan sea salt. Good olive oil.
Do you remember when I told you that I did a salt brine on a steak overnight? No. Do you remember when I told you that? I was at school. I told you. We texted about it, but.
Salt brine, damn.
Yeah.
On a steak.
Yeah, and you were like, wait, you're not supposed to do that, and I was like, oh well, I thought I did because I kept Googling it and stuff, and.
I don't remember how.
Here's the thing, it was incredibly salty. But
that I remember.
But the thing is that was the best crust on a steak I've ever had.
Well,
when I made.
It's drawing all the moisture out.
Yeah.
And then anything you sear with it, you don't have any moisture left in the meat.
Yeah. And so it was incredibly effective in that aspect.
But just salty.
But it was salty, and it was a ribeye and it was thin, so it was like.
Should I?
No, not
Salty shoe leather?
not that bad, because I did it on a
Like an
stain.
old Vans that has been on a skateboard?
No, because I did it on a stainless steel, and I'm flipping it every 30 seconds, and it cooks in 2 minutes. So, I don't know, to each their own, right?
It's such, the reason they typically brine a meat is because the fibers are so dense.
Yeah, and like a roast. Like that's why you would brine
You would
the.
never brine a beef. Cause
I thought you'd brine the.
it would always be a pork product typically.
Why not beef?
Because the fibers in the beef are so fibrous. They really don't have any problems with seasoning getting in or moisture getting out. The pork products, like a pork shoulder, are so dense that it's hard to permeate, so brining it the night before, all the salt goes in, and then it helps.
I do remember though, Googling it and being like, is this wrong? Because like, if it's like, don't salt brine a steak, you'd be one Google search away from being like, oh, don't do that. And it seemed like it was okay to do.
Well, they have talked about taking like a really thick cut of like a New York strip, for example, and salting
I mean those are
and then salting it and letting it sit for a while.
Yeah.
Even like the prime rib, but that's to form a cap.
I could have sworn you salted a beef something that we've had.
That's the prime rib. You put a salt cap on the prime rib and let it sit, but the whole idea is to draw the moisture out of the beef.
But you have done it on beef. You said you don't do it on beef.
It's a dry salting, not a brine. A brine is a liquid.
Oh, I didn't do a liquid.
Oh, you did dry.
I did a dry salt brine.
And then your piece of meat was already, it wasn't fatty enough and or didn't need any moisture pulled out of it. You'd only do that with a really large chunk.
Well, I don't know, because when I think it really helped for when you cook it on a pan, because of how fast you have to go, you're not going to let it sit there. It helped it like flash and get a crust, but not overcook. You know what I mean? Because I would have to let it sit there and overcook to get the crust I'm looking for.
Yeah, you would only do that with a really large cut of meat.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a wet brine.
No, I did it on ribeye. I did a salt brine. That's what they call it, right? Yeah. Salt brine. Yeah. But you salt brine beef. You can. Not wet. That's my mistake.
Brine indicates wet.
But don't they call it a salt brine?
So it's a dry brine with salt.
Yeah.
And again, it would only be useful for a really large cut of meat like a prime rib. So a steak like that, the salt's going to permeate in 2-3 minutes, and then you can put finishing salt in the outside, and then you're done. A little bit of pepper. I'm going to go clean the grill. Potatoes are doing great. It's not raining.
Trigger warning for vegans. Look at Daddy-O out there. He's raw dogging it. No shoes. On feet on the wet deck out there. And we've got Trimp. We've got Trimp. And we've got beer can chicken seasoning that's on the zucchini, because Dad said that would be a good idea. I wanted tahini, tahine, zesty kind of something. And he said no. And I said, you know what, whatever. Do what you want. Because at the end of the day, he kind of already did all the cooking. And I know this is Uncut Kitchen where you do the cooking and you don't cut. But We're still kind of cooking. I'm just like yapping. I'm just here to yap. But most of the time, that's just what I'm here to do. But this is pretty good. I really don't know what's in here. It's definitely some sort of chili powder, probably like a lemon peel or something, and pepper, and I think rosemary. If you had to guess, what's all in this? I said salt, chili powder, rosemary, pepper.
It's garlic, cumin, salt, pepper.
There's some sort of seed or something in there.
Well, it's a smoked paprika, garlic, onion, salt, pepper, salt, pepper. Maybe a little chili powder. Beer can chicken is more of a southern.
There's something tiny in there, like it's got like a little bulb, like a bulb, like a, I don't know, not that. What is this? What is caraway seed?
I know it's salt, pepper, cumin,
Oh,
garlic, onion, probably a little cayenne, a very small amount of cayenne. It's not going to have any of the Italian.
there's not any like mustard seed or anything.
No, it's
like
not,
that?
and it's not going to have oregano, or it's probably got garlic, but it's not going to have oregano or parsley. It's very Caribbean in its flavor profile. It could possibly have dry mustard just for spice, but I don't.
Yeah, that's what, because I'm seeing like a little white,
That's probably garlic.
kind of looks like a shell though. But that would mean that it's chopped garlic or dried garlic, not garlic
I
powder.
didn't put it in there. It's probably just clumped together.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Toss the potatoes. I know it's a really exciting moment in the videography moment of kitchenness.
It's not that deep. Is there lemon in this?
And what?
Like lemon peel or?
No, nothing like that. Man, what is good?
Taters are getting a stir. They're looking good. You can hear them. They're sounding good.
I'd actually up the temperature of the oven.
I would. I go 450 on that joint.
Put a little creepy crust on it. So if that's seasoned, and
It's
that's
not.
Seasoned, yeah, just salt.
Oh, salt, yeah.
Salt. Just waiting for the grill to get ready. And those take long enough that I don't want to put the steaks on too early because the steaks won't take all that long. And then I'll pepper them when they get off. I'm actually going to put a little lemon on them when they come off.
On what? The
On
shrimp?
steaks.
Oh. On the steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's a Food Network hack. Jeffrey Sakarian. Is that a copyright infringement?
Saying a guy's name? No. Music? 100%. Alcohol? Maybe. Not copyright,
I
but
won't tell them what I'm drinking.
well, they can see it.
Although it's really good California Pinot.
No, you'd be surprised at how you can get, depending on the platform, you can get flagged for promoting the use of alcohol or whatever.
It's probably why I'm not in social media.
That's probably why.
This way.
And I don't need any butter finish on my steak. I'm good. I know you're gonna want to, but I'm good.
Okay.
What are you having to eat at the cabin?
I think Greg wants me to make the salmon. The one that Gam used to make, that it had a marinade on it and the cucumber sauce on it. You remember the cucumber sauce?
Well, I know the cucumber sauce. I don't know the salmon.
You marinate.
Is it just a lemon
in
salmon?
like lemon juice and a little bit of soy sauce, white wine, olive oil. The star of the dish was the cucumber sauce that you put on top of it, which is basically minced up cucumbers, dill, and sour cream. That's the plan anyway.
So you're only eating dinner once?
Well, we're only there 2 nights, so I don't know what we're doing the other night. So we'll make
Burgers?
salmon and, well, we might go out the other night.
Go out. Not a lot of options. There's some, but.
Hayward, there's lots of options.
Well, I guess Hayward, yeah. I kind of
And
forget.
even by
I
boat.
forgot where you
Even
are.
by boat, there's 4 or 5 options.
By boat?
Yeah.
The city?
No, on Round Lake. They're on Round Lake.
Oh, by boat, via boat.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
go via boat.
I thought you were saying like over by boat. I was like, where's boat?
Yeah, no, we don't. He just mentioned the one dish, and I'm like, well, I'm happy to help him prep and cook or whatever. So, whatever he wanted me to do. That gets requested a lot from those guys, the salmon dish, because it's pretty good. If it's marinated right and then cooked right, and then the cucumber sauce is basically 3 ingredients. It's cucumber, it's dill, and sour cream.
I wish salmon didn't give you the ick because I love salmon.
Well, that variety of it, when it's marinated or we put a little barbecue to it,
You should try.
I like it a lot better.
We should.
When it's plain,
Well, instead of doing like a lemon garlic, because lemon garlic is good, but it can come across as not like a super strong flavor because you're used to it. What if you did like something that was smokier or like with some more robust flavor? Like I'm sure like this.
I think
This is literally called salmon rub, and we've never done it on salmon.
Well, I think what happens is salmon is so delicate that if you're gonna put a rub like that on it, you almost have to put it on ahead of time and then undercook it. Because if it comes off dry and it just has a bunch of seasonings on top of it,
well,
I'm not gonna like it.
It's easier to do that with one big thing of salmon.
Right.
Than
I get that, but that's the challenge.
a small fillet.
If it's the 2 or 3 of us eating for dinner, then, and if we get these little salmon fillets from Costco, it's gonna be really tough to do that. But if you had a whole piece and you had kind of a nice moist inside piece that kind of was medium rare and had a little crust on the top, I could see that being really good.
Is it time for the steaks to go on yet? How far out are we? Because those are starting to look like they would be finished around.
These take a long time.
You were just talking about how they don't. 25 minutes?
Well, I didn't cut them as small as I did the last time.
Yeah, but you knew that when you made your statement.
I know. Why
You're backtracking.
are you busting my balls over here?
I'm not busting your balls.
Sounds like you are.
Just asking questions. Just asking questions.
The steak will be
Will be
very mission critical. critical to the whole success of the meal, obviously.
Mission critical.
See how that's 90% of the value of this meal.
90%. I don't know about 90. I'd say 80. Should we close this?
Sure.
Okay. The steaks are going on. I know they can still see us, but they can't see the steaks.
And the dog is going to the bathroom.
The dog is peeing out there. Maybe you can see him pee out there.
In the jungle.
Maybe not in the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. We got
I can't stand that song.
I can't either. I don't like Guns N' Roses at all.
Classic rock is just out the picture for me after my childhood and young adult life.
It's dead as far as
I'm still not entirely crazy about shrimp, but I am crazy about the macros of shrimp. The protein you get for the amount of calories is pretty impressive. As is most seafood, but shrimp specifically.
Yeah, and I don't like shrimp cocktail as much as I do as a good marinated, even like what we're
Shrimp
doing.
cocktail? Isn't that just the sauce
like
or?
the stuff you get from Costco, that platter. Where
Oh.
It's like, hey, here's a bunch of dipping sauce.
Well, that's
I know-
is that cooked? That shrimp?
Yes.
It is? How?
Yes, I have no
Just
idea.
boiled?
I have no idea.
Shrimp cocktail.
But this,
That always
this I can kind of get into.
Yeah, this is
A couple
appealing.
pieces of fresh shrimp just kind of lighten up the meal. I don't.
Fresh shrimp is, or not fresh shrimp, grilled shrimp is appealing, but the shrimp cocktail, literally, you would never catch me grabbing a bite of that. And even still, like, when we had the skewers, the good tasting shrimp, I liked it, but I still had a few moments of, like, having to get used to the texture, because it can sometimes be a little rubbery. I don't know if it's never not like that.
I think you're better off, like if you were in Florida and you caught fresh shrimp and you took it home and you prepared it with the care and delicacy that you would a steak, you'd go, that's the best thing I've fucking ever eaten in my life, because you would have all the macros, be super clean.
Yeah, but does the freshness actually, do you know that it actually changes
Yeah,
the texture?
Yes, you would have eaten what they've caught that morning.
No, but I'm
Yes,
saying
it would've. Yes, it would.
scientifically.
No, I think just
Or is that just saying, oh, it's just going to be better?
it'd be hard pressed to think it was any worse.
I'm not saying worse, but that thing, that category, criteria, specifically, the texture, do you think changes with? Because like a steak,
I think the texture of the shrimp is more appealing. I think it's gonna taste fresher. I would think.
I can get behind taste, but I would be like, well, then I would opt for fresh shrimp. I mean, I think you always would, but like as fresh as it gets, if it meant it wouldn't like kind of squeak on your teeth when you ate it, you know?
That's the preparation thing, not a freshness thing.
So then how do you sidestep that? Because even when you grill it, it
Well,
sometimes...
you don't. You pick the freshest stuff you can, hoping that it tastes good, and you don't fuck it up when you're cooking it. And I think it's a lot easier to do when you know it came off the boat in some place off the coast of Florida and it was caught that morning, and you go, well, as long as I don't fuck it up cooking it, which would be on me, they provided me the best. I mean, imagine a cow, like, that was walking around the grass that morning and you put a steak on that night. That's essentially what they're doing with seafood, which is pretty incredible. Would it be possible for you to go get me that zucchini?
I can do that. I can go get the zucchini. Oakley wants in. Zucchini going on. He closed that even though I'm right here. That's okay. Look at the cross hatching on that steak. Dang, that's military. I don't know, it looked like one of those carrier planes or whatever they are. I don't know what those are called.
So strange that rain popped up. Can you do me a favor and either just toss those potatoes around?
Mm-hmm. Bud. Hey, what's up? Tossing around the potatoes. Giving them a light stir. Shooting for maximum crispness. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see, how deep are we into this recording? I don't know if I can even tell. Oh, 31. Okay, that's not bad.
Almost forgot about the shrimps.
Don't forget about the shrimps.
Did you toss those around?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you only have the 2 burners on?
Yep. I'll turn these ones off.
That zucchini is gonna be good.
These are gonna sit there and face one another. Cook. In a couple minutes I'll put those on.
When's the last time we did grilled zucchini? Or have we?
So Al used to like that zucchini with the.
Yeah, the cream cheese. It's good, but
It's never my favorite.
But I also I wasn't really eating zucchini when they would make it. Zucchini was kind of new for me in college. Like probably 2 years ago. Even though it's like, it doesn't taste like anything. It's just,
It's a very neutral flavor.
it's like if a cucumber had less water.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I really like it.
But the skin, where all the nutrients probably get embedded. Good that you can
Both, I would say,
Yeah.
for different reasons.
But you can't do that with like a pumpkin or
Well, you
a
could.
butternut squash.
Butternut squash, probably not. That'd be like eating shoe leather.
That would be an effort. My point
But
is,
I feel like people do eat, like they grill pumpkin, maybe, I think. I feel like I've seen like someone cut out like a chunk.
maybe in Appalachia. I don't know. I don't know.
I am ready for, I've suggested zucchini squash, spaghetti squash to Mom, and she's like, oh, that's a fall food. Like, we can't eat that now. And I'm like, yeah, but it's good. I want it.
I wonder if there is a spring application to that. Can you take that without cooking it and eat it? Can you do anything else with it? Can you make a salad out of it? Can you put a marinade on it?
Well, I would
I don't know.
I would still cook it, and then because you would need to get it.
Yeah, and then peel it off.
Yeah.
You could throw like some sort of.
Ooh, you could like chill it and then make it like a vinaigrette.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be good, actually.
And then it would be like a cool salad in the middle of the summer with something else, which I think would be really good.
That'd be a cool, unique play on. That sounds like a very foodie move.
Mm-hmm. It does. I don't know if I got the bandwidth for that right now. Can you put these in, unless you think yours is underdone, can you put those in the microwave?
It looks good to me. I can't really tell. I can't tell until I cut into it. Smells good. Steaks are done and cooked and going to rest in the microwave. Yes, the microwave. Smells like a steakhouse. The shrimp are live. The shrimp are on the bomb. Taters are looking pretty, and Oakley is sitting there, standing, kind of like a cow in a pasture. This is what Oakley's doing. There's the little guy. Hi. Oh, I can smell the shrimp. I do like that smell. The grilled. Usually I don't like the seafoody smell, but I like the grilled seafoody smell. The regular seafoody smell is not always the best. So if you had to if you had to say a time that the shrimp are on for, how long would you say?
No more than 5 minutes.
No more than 5 minutes. Are you flipping them?
Yeah.
Once or?
Maybe once. You look them again. You look from them to go to opaque to pink. Once they're pink, and remember, most of this food is going to continue to cook after you take it off, because there's so much running through the veins of the meat, whether that's shrimp or steak. It's going to continue to cook. Now, the shrimp is less dense, but it cooks just like that. So I wouldn't cook a shrimp more than 2 minutes aside, really ever. Now I have it's really low.
What does a tuna steak taste like?
Heaven.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Give me if you had to combine two flavors that I already know.
Have you ever had swordfish?
Nope.
Think of like a dense fish.
I've had shrimp, salmon, walleye. I've had tilapia.
I would. The,
Tuna.
a,
I've had canned tuna,
well,
but what is that like?
a salmon steak? Is that what you would
Tuna steak.
say?
Salmon steak, I don't think that
Tuna
exists.
is way more luxurious, which is why no one ever wants to overcook it. It's kind of like you had the best piece of marbled steak you've ever had.
But does it taste like steak or does it taste like fish?
It doesn't taste like either.
How does that work?
It's not fishy at all.
Because it looks like a
It's red.
medallion size thing, but does it look like a marbled piece of salmon the way it's like?
No, there's no marbling in it whatsoever. It's a straight piece of muscle right out of the tuna. And it's so pure because the water that they're in and the food that they eat, and then if you cut it a certain
If you
way,
get like a wild caught tuna, not if you get like a farm raised tuna, then that's a whole different.
Even still, I would say that's the essence of a piece of tuna, is that.
Can I take a piece of that?
Yeah, you can take that in actually.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. Zucchini is done. Man, my dad is just BSing. I asked him a question, he's BSing. If he sees this.
Shrimp hot.
This is good.
But going back to your salmon question.
Tuna.
Tuna. When it's like sushi grade tuna, it's so pure, there is no marbling, it's the essence of like freshness.
But like just flavor, I'm confused kinda.
It's not gonna taste like the fish that you use.
But is it taste fishy or does it taste meaty?
It'll taste like the ocean. It'll have a firmness to it, depending upon how it's prepared. And it'll have just this richness and cleanness to it, like you don't get with any other protein. Like there be nothing that. It's like it's all tuna. Like it was under seasoned, over seasoned, whatever. No, it'd be so good. And normally, like they'll dress it with a little sesame or some seaweed, just to a little accent the richness of the tuna. It's so good. All right, dig in. Try it.
Yeah, I'll get there. I have to say my closing remarks.
No, it's not.
This has been another episode of Uncut Kitchen with my dad. And maybe next time we get him mic'd up. We'll see. Anyways, catch ya on the next one.